with, hi, this is Katie with Pampered Chef. And if it's like a customer, which a lot of times it is, I'm not sure if you remember me, but we met at Kathy's house last October. And I just ran across your name and thought about how you told me that you were a teacher, and I remember you were so much fun. So I thought you may be, I don't know. I need to use the script, I guess, huh? Okay. All right, I'm just going to read through the script then, and then we'll find a place to put in, because this doesn't have inviting to recipe night on it, right?
Right. It's just the typical Recruiting Blitz script, which is on Consultant Corner, and that was the only one that they had.
That's fine. Okay. So, hi, Brandy. This is Katie, your Pampered Chef consultant.
Hi.
Not sure if you remember me, but we met at Kathy's house. And I'm so excited because Pampered Chef is featuring some great recipes and tips for simple and healthy eating for the new year. Would you have a minute to hear the latest with Pampered Chef?
Sure.
Great. Well, our recipes and products are so exciting that I can't help but think what a great time it would be to get started with Pampered Chef. Have you ever considered the business opportunity or getting some extra income?
Maybe. We're just a little busy right now, but yeah, I have.
Sure. Okay. Well, our team is hosting a short recipe night to learn a quick, healthy recipe for the new year. And it's next Tuesday. And while you're there, you'll learn a little bit about what it looks like to earn some income and why people sign up with Pampered Chef. Is that something that I'd like to invite you to come to? Would you be available?
Sure, I can make that work.
Okay, and then I would give her the information about it. What do you think of that, Mindy? Can you?
Yeah. I think that's perfect, short and sweet. And then if they're like, oh no, you can just say, we have these scheduled out for the next couple of months, and they're always the second or the last Thursday of the month. Do you mind if I follow up with you next month to see if next month might work? And, so that way you're kind of getting off the phone knowing whether or not it's okay to contact her again. And then that second time you contact her, obviously it's going to be a lot easier because she's given you permission.
Okay. So, I'm thinking of this as a stranger. That's what this is going off of. But, I have 15 names here of people that, I have a personal connection with. I feel like it'd be easier to do that. Kathy and Faith, who do you have to call? Give me, 2 or 3 people that you're intending to call.
I was going through my stuff, and honestly, a lot of my shows are so old that I feel like I don't, I feel like I don't have a person, you know what I'm saying? They've been such a long time since I've done a show that I don't remember some of these people. Like to say, like you said about, oh, you're a teacher, or, I don't have a clue. And I didn't write notes on any of the things. So, I was going to look, go ahead.
Which draw slips do you use?
Which what?
Are you going off of their order form, or do you do the customer draw slip?
No, I have a little party form. I think it's the one that Sarah and Mark used to use.
Okay. And does it have
thank you. Yeah, it has how about making some extra money? So I do have some of those, most people put no thanks.
Yeah. So
no, but thanks. Right.
Yeah. So those I would just call and say, they don't have to know that, you've been out of Pampered Chef for a little bit and that you're just kickstarting it again. You could just say, hey, Katie's party, and our team this year has started doing recipe nights. So that way, they don't have to know that we've had recipe nights before. They don't have to know anything. This is our first one for January, and you thought of them today and wanted to invite them.
How about this?
Okay, so don't say anything about the opportunity to them, you think?
So,
don't say anything, because, I don't want to, them to think it's just a fun recipe night, and then we're trying to, I guess.
So try, what about this? Brandy had said, my team has just started, and that made me think, you could say, our team has just started doing recipe night where there's no pressure to buy anything. It's not like a normal show, but we will be learning a recipe, and we'll present a very short, fun game about how you might earn some income with Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought about earning a little extra income? And that way, if they say no or yes, either way, you can still invite them to the recipe night to come in or into the food.
Yeah, okay. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
So let's try to go through that. So give me a name of one of your draw slips.
I have a lady named Susan Cox.
Okay.
And she said like a 5 to a show. That's what I was going to call her. But
well,
she was at my friend Julie's part.
And if you can always, if the business opportunity or recipe night's a no, you can always say, well, how about, we booked, or, you were on the fence about hosting a show, and then just kind of say, can I share the next?
Yeah. So it could be, a way to get in to talk to them about that too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So I, her for sure. And then, a lady named Sherry from my friend Deb's party last year. Again, she was high on the wanting to earn free products and learn new recipes, so I circled her. So I've got a couple.
Yeah.
So let's run through what that might sound like. Okay, so Kathy, you can be Susan. So, hey Susan, it's Kathy with Pampered Chef. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. We met at Julie's last year at her super fun Pampered Chef party, and I was just reaching out today because for the new year, my team is starting to host a recipe night, and I just thought of you. We had talked a little bit about hosting a show, and I just wanted to start and ask if you had ever thought about earning some extra or if you could use some extra income this year?
Well, sure. I can always use extra income.
Love it.
Couldn't we all? Good. Well, this recipe night is every last Tuesday of the month. We're going to learn a new healthy recipe and share a fun game to learn about how you might earn extra income with Pampered Chef. Is that something that I can send you more information about, or that you'd be available to attend?
Well, I'm just a little, I don't know. I do have a full-time job, so I don't know that, taking on something else might be a little too much for me right now.
Sure. I understand that. Well, I'd love to tell you more about it when you're ready to learn about the income. I know last year you were kind of him-hawing around thinking about doing a party, wasn't for sure, but with our free host credit, this is the best time to host for the year. Could we find a date for just a wine, cheese, and chocolate party, or to get a few friends together?
Sure, that sounds good. I could do that.
All right, awesome. Well, I just have one more date left this month. What do you think about the last week of the year, or the last week of January here? And then she'll say no, and you book for early February, right?
Right.
And then you can say, so we're going to do February 12th at 7, and, be watching kind of what we do as a host. And if you find out how simple my job is and want to learn more about it, you can ask me questions about how I'm earning income on your party too. So.
All right. That sounds great.
All right, good job.
And how about you, Faith?
Yep, Faith, you're up.
I have a few people on my list. One, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yep, and I know, like Faith, you and I had talked about if they can't attend recipe night, then we could do a 3-way call with them since you've got school and stuff that night. So, you can kind of tweak it to say something like that too.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, I think my professor was saying that the first 4 weeks we have in-class classes, but then the rest of the semester we're going to have online for Tuesdays.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm hoping that means I'll just miss like the first one or two, and then I'll be able to come to the other ones.
Yay, nice. So Faith is looking towards directorship, so we're excited. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about some of your people.
Okay, so I have a couple people that actually used to sell Pampered Chef and love Pampered Chef and left like on a good note.
Oh, nice.
They like had their kitchen filled. They don't have any of the new stuff, and they're like they had to leave because life got busy, or because they ended up like one of them got a different job or things like that. And so I put them on my list because they still hosted a party, so they're obviously still very interested in Pampered Chef.
Yep.
So I have them, and then I have a friend who she was one of my first actual parties, and she's not a cook at home and anything, but I always like message her recipes, or she calls me, or I send her things, and she loves the stuff she got from Pampered Chef, and it's made her life so much easier.
Nice.
So I'm always like, well, you'd be really good at selling it, even if you like can't go do shows, if you do virtual shows or whatever. Like, she loves it so much, and she's always talking about it. I'm like, this is a good sign, you know?
Yeah.
But she's trying to say her husband, she's not sure her husband would be comfortable with her going and doing cooking shows and things.
Right.
So if I could talk to her about doing like virtual shows or other shows to do that.
Yeah.
The last one, she has a very similar personality to my own. So we got along, and she's very outspoken and when she loves something, she talks about it. And so she had a virtual party, is about to have a cooking show in February for me. But she already sells another product. So that was her kind of hiccup, that she's already doing, I think, unique.
Yeah.
And that she's not very good at it, and it's not very good commission. And I'm like, hey,
Right.
Everyone uses cooking stuff. Not everyone uses makeup all the time. Like, you could do this too. So she's my other one. So I only have 4.
Okay, so on the unique, and I know firsthand because I just had a conversation with a unique girl, and I actually have several friends that sell unique, and they do very well. But what they tell me is their support in their training is obsolete. Like, anything that they've had training on, they've either learned from each other or these two girls, I've helped them with their business. So, you can really go at it like that as, we have the training there, we have the support there, they're never by themselves, and, a lot of it we already have outlined for them, so the only thing they have to do is basically copy paste it to what fits, feels right to them, if that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was gonna say something about, because I tried Rodan and Fields too, and but I don't want to bash other companies either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I have to think about, I tried another, but I mean, for me, it was like kind of the same way. Their training was not as good, and their customer service was horrendous, FYI. And so it made it super hard. And like Faith was saying, I think the kitchen products sell them, like, they totally,
Right.
It sells itself more.
Yeah.
And it's not, there's something in everybody's price range, whereas with Rodan and Fields, it was like a $200 commitment, like, always, like, if you're going to buy a regimen, it's like a $200 commitment, and it was harder to get people to like commit to that, whereas people would come to me for Pampered Chef. So yeah, I'm sorry I left. I had to go venture out, and I came back.
And I think it makes sense too, because I know personally, like, I can't sit there, like, I love her to death and I wish I could afford to, but I can't spend like $40 on some eyeshadow, but I can use like $30 or $20 on some kitchen things that my whole family is going to benefit from.
Yeah.
Right. And you're going to, it's more practical.
Yeah, and the kit,
right.
I mean, the kit has so much great stuff in it, and she loves the stuff but can't afford it. So I'm like, it's a great way. She has a kit and then just sells a little bit, then she'll be making a little extra money and getting free products.
So
Right.
I feel like, Faith, that you know what you're going to say to your people.
I have one more idea too. I have one more thing that I just kind of recently learned. It is kind of a script, but it really clicked with me. It's the It's called the backdoor method. So the first step is to highlight a product. The second step is to offer the show. And then the third is the opportunity. And so it would go a little like this. So, hey, Brandy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you. So I'm so excited about Pampered Chef right now. And I just have 3 quick things to share with you. Have I caught you at a bad time?
Right now I'm good.
All right. Awesome. Well, I know when we met at Shelly's party, we didn't get a lot of chance to talk, but did you get a chance to check out that rock crock?
Yeah, I think I watched the people use it. I was down on the other end making the fajitas.
Well, I'll tell you, the rock crock is by far the best thing that Pampered Chef has come out with in the last 10 years. It has revolutionized the kitchen. You know, it can go on the stovetop, in the microwave. We made that cake in the microwave in 10 minutes, and it has the same bake as oven. So I just love that product so much. I know that you weren't able to grab it that night, but I wanted just to kind of follow up with you and see if that's something that you'd like to use in your kitchen sometime.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Well, I'd love to help you get it. It's only $135, you know, a couple of times going out. So I'd love to offer to like give you a discount on that. Or, you know, most people will host a show like wine, cheese, and chocolate or fajitas and margaritas like we did the other night. Just have a few girlfriends over and get it completely free. And in November, you can get it 60% off also. So most people host a show. And then the third thing I wanted to share is just that we have an opportunity to earn some income. Now, would you like to earn some extra income here in this new year?
Maybe at some point, but just not right now. But the show would go good.
Okay, yeah. Well, you were a lot of fun, so I'd love to have you on my team, and it really does. It can make some great money, but most people do host a show and get it free, and I would love to come and do that with you. Which one of those themes sounded good?
Let's do wine, cheese, chocolate.
All right, awesome. And then you book your date. So did you all catch the, you know, highlighting a product? And it's really whatever you are passionate about. You can do this with the salad choppers. Like, hey, one thing that we didn't get to share at the show was the salad choppers. Have you heard about these? You know, and they're going to think that you're just trying to shoot the breeze and like connect with them, and they'll appreciate it and hear you out. You give them a quick tip about it. Tell them how much it is. Tell them that they can buy it. And then you transition right to step 2. You know, most people will host a show just to get these for free. A couple of people kind of breezing it over like, you know, you could buy it, or most people host the show, or actually, are you looking to earn some extra income? And that's step 3. And you kind of take them all the way up the stairs, and then you're stepping back down. If they stop there on the 3rd stair and they're like, yeah, I want to earn some extra income. How much can you actually make? You can say, well, I would love to talk to you more in depth about it. Most consultants make about $100 a party. But actually Tuesday we're having a recipe night to learn all about the different ways. I would love to have you as my guest. Can you make it? If not, schedule a call tomorrow so that you're not, you know, taking too much of their time tonight. And then if they are not interested in the opportunity, you step back down to the show. Like, okay, well, can we go ahead and get it for you for free? What do we think about that script?
Oh my gosh, I like it. Do you have that written somewhere?
Yeah.
I have it handwritten. I can certainly text it to you all, my picture or something.
Yeah, do that. And then I would love to, we got like 2 more minutes and then we've got to start calling. But I would like to see that and then maybe get that on video and then share it with the rest of the team, because I think that's great. And it's very easy. Yes. It's very easy.
I have used it and I did like it. Obviously, you know, I had forgotten a little bit about it. Where are my steps? I drew it on steps.
Yeah, I like that. Was that a call that you listened to, or?
No, that was from Kathy Cocazella.
Okay. Love her.
It was a training call that I had before. So here we go. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you're going to be able to read it, but I'm going to send it to you anyway. Faith, I have your number, so Brandy's going to send it to you.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Okay, so our next step is we at 7:30 we are going to hop back on another Zoom, and I'll send that to you girls. And I want to hear your results and all of that fun stuff. Does that work?
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
And
so same number. Is it the same number, same code?
Probably won't be the same number. I'll just set up another one real quick so that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to continue this one. So, okay, and then Katie just sent me the script, so I will send that over to Faith, and yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, see you guys in a few.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.